Hello there, viewers. Right, this is just a quick message to all those that subscribe, or at least all those that watch, Firstly, if you subscribe, thank you very, very much. If you watch and don't subscribe, thank you very much all the same. But I've had another couple of comments. I've been out and about today, and I've seen a couple of comments on my inboxes, my comment sections, and I'm just really heartened by them and really touched by them. First, let me say, I try to say the right thing, as in my eyes. I try to be on it. Well, I am honest. I don't give any bullets. Just I tell you what I think to be right, whether you believe me or not. That's what I think to be right. Whether I gain friends or lose friends, I tell you the truth. I have got a heart. I do care about people. I do care about subjects. I knock lots of people, but I do praise some, as you know already. But I ain't anywhere near perfect or anywhere near great or anywhere near special. A couple of people have said that on here, and for all I appreciate the sentiments, I'm not that, folks. I'm just a normal human being. Honestly, I'm just me. If you like me, great. If you don't, you don't. That's the way life goes. But for those that like what they're hearing, and I know there's plenty that do, I'm getting a little frustrated now because I can't get past the total subscribers I'm on. But that's not your fault. That's the fault. It's not even my fault. It's the fault of the way that this YouTube thing works. I'm going to try something different today. I've got about 6 or 7, it's busy a day today. I've got 6 or 7 videos coming out today. They're all going to come out, but at the same time, I'm looking at probably about 6:30. If you subscribe and if you've got notifications, you'll know about them all. If you've not, you may miss some because they might not throw everything. Even though you watch me, they might not throw everything to your viewing, to your banner there to let you know what I've done and what I've not done today. But I hope if you've got notifications, you'll see most all of them. If they interest you, I'll tell you the subjects in a minute. You see, I've had 2 go, by my standards, viral, as I've mentioned before. That means over 20 or 30,000 watches to me. I know viral's millions, but 20, 30,000 to me when you've got hundreds of subscribers rather than thousands is phenomenal. I can't find that again. I've done videos better than the ones that have been watched by 25 or 30,000, but unfortunately, YouTube haven't pushed them. There's been no run on them. They haven't pushed them. So I've got a small favour to ask anybody that likes the channel. Anybody that likes the channel and that thinks I'm okay and wants to help in a very small way. I'm not social media savvy. I've said it before. I'm thick as they come. I really am. I want to lay some videos down on here shortly. Some videos taken from elsewhere, clipped from elsewhere. I don't know how to do it. I was going to do it before today because I was going to get my daughter to show me. Unfortunately, I forgot she's away for a few days, so she's not back till next week. But I really am thick. And to that end, I don't do social media. So all I will ask is, if you like anything you see, if you find anything ideally one really funny, or 2 really honest and to the point about a subject that maybe we're all talking about now. If any of you have got is it the Instagram or Facebook, just put it down on there and mention the name, the channel, Britain's Grumpiest Old Git, blah, 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 blah. And if any of your pals like it, they may just subscribe. But don't want you ask people to subscribe, please. Don't go chasing people. I don't want that. I don't want people falling out with you because you're pushing something that may be of no interest to them. But if there's a video that you like that's funny, as I say, or a video that you agree with the sentiment 100%, just load it on one of them channels. I mean, if you some of my mates tells me on Instagram, you can send these videos to really top people with massive followings, and once they then publish it, load see it. If any of you out there know anyone that's anywhere near famous or famous-ish, or might have thousands or a few hundred followers, send it to them by all means. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think the King Charles Fluella Benjamin one is funny. If you want a funny one, it's only 1:30. And I think probably the funniest of the lot, although it's very near the knuckle, is the Timothy Schofield one, but not the one that's been watched the most. The one that's about the magazine Q&A. It's the one where after I released it on a Saturday, quarter of an hour later, I released a disclaimer to say, although I've put that out there, I know I've gone a bit far, I know it's near the knuckle, but everything was done in jest. I know it's a serious subject, because I know it is, but it was done in jest. But I'm just doing a different take on things and trying to turn something that is a negative into a positive and into humour. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all I was trying to do there. But subjects, what we've got today, we've got a few today, so if you don't like any of these, doing something very quickly on Graham Souness and that Deborah charity. We're doing something on Schofield again, but it's only a small thing. We're looking at J.K. Rowling again. I still can't understand why she's being absolutely battered by everybody to do with gender. There's something on gender. There's something on Levi Belfield. That might be one of my rants, unfortunately. So if you've got an headache and you don't want to rant, don't listen to that one. Something on sweets, the sweets that you eat. Something on Glenda Jackson, how could I have missed her? And another plea to Sir Rod Stewart. I hope he hears me. That's a lot to get through. I've done some of them, they're not out yet. I've got others to record. They'll all be out about 6:30. So thanks for everyone that's listened. Thanks for everyone that follows. I appreciate you more than you know. I really do. And honestly, it's nice when people say nice things, but you don't need to. You know, as long as you're happy with the content and the odd video, I'm pleased. That's all I'm trying to do. All right, thanks very much anyway. Cheers.